Hello, people. So, it's been a while that I've actually sat down and shot a proper video. Um, in my new place, walls look kind of similar, but trust me, it's a lot different. Um, this is a massive space I'm in, giant space. I'm kind of worried about the audio levels with this, so hopefully, when I stop to watch this back, it'll be pretty decent. If not, we'll deal with it going forward. But I've been thinking about this channel. I've had this channel now for almost 12 years. And lots gone on in those 12 years. Time I made my first video, I was still married and inching towards separating with my wife at the time, who started off being a slave to me, but eventually is the person I hope least exists on this planet. And I fully believe that she believes the same thing about me. So, either way, it is what it is. I made a lot of videos. YouTube, at one time all my videos had the term BDSM in it. And for whatever reason, I thought it was a good idea to change BDSM into kink. And that was so to try to make my more videos more advertiser friendly. But eventually I lost that, and I just kind of haven't done anything with this channel. I put out a video here and there, but for the most part I really haven't done anything of note with this channel. I want to. I've wanted to for a while, but just never have. And I mean, I had the end of Donald Trump's presidency. I did a bunch of videos. I did a small thing about the first season of Bonded or whatever it was. The last episode of that just turned me off the show. It was fine until the end of the very last episode of that first season. It just, after thinking about it for a while, just made me go, not interested. So yeah, I don't want to go back to that. What I am thinking about doing is going back and redoing a bunch of the videos that I've done. Primarily because they were done 10 plus years ago. And who I am now and who I was then has changed. Not massively, but enough that I think I can add more to them or correct myself where I was wrong. Most of my videos, I mainly have ever gotten positive feedback, except for those people who are anti-BDSM people, and usually I dismiss them very quickly. In fact, my work actually took down an anti-BDSM channel. I think at this point I've helped take down 2 or 3 channels just by saying what I needed to say. So, but now I don't, for the last couple of years, especially during all the COVID stuff, I really had, I had nothing to say. All of the things that made me had basically disappeared. And this move, I'm starting to get to the point where I want to go back to being me. I became a different person. I wasn't taking care of myself. Yes, I was going to work every time I was scheduled. Absolutely. Tomorrow, I gotta go to work, and I'm doing a 6 day run. Okay, work is not an issue. Okay, it's the rest of my life which has been an issue. And so I want to take a journey where I'm rebuilding me. One of the first things that I did when I got here is I hadn't played with these guys or my little flogger over here, my workhorse. I haven't played with them in almost 2 years. They were just in my room somewhere. I never really ever brought them out and played with them. Just swinging them around with nothing to hit, nobody to hit, just that getting that movement. I just didn't do that for almost 2 years. And now I'm in a place where I feel comfortable enough to be able to do that. I'm in a better headspace. I've actually put them up in a position where I can get them anytime I want. And I can use them. And I can just play with them without thought. I can just grab them and just go. And believe it or not, it's actually helped. Now, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not necessarily looking to push for a relationship right now. Probably in a couple months I might start getting back on and looking, but by then this hair will be gone. I'm going to be doing, trimming this down a lot. Just getting back to just doing a start over on some basic things about me. Okay? I mean, even just little things that are just normal for everybody else have been hard for me for the past couple of years. I've been dealing with some major depression in the last couple of years. It doesn't show up at work, but the second I got home, bang, it was right there. I spent probably every moment that I was not working or not actively doing something, just lying in bed watching TV for almost 2 years. That's all I did whenever I had time, and I didn't get anything done. I tried doing some stuff, but it never happened. So, like I said, I want to do update videos like this. Just kind of talking about myself, because 99% of my videos are all about things, about I have an entire series on flogging that apparently has been really helpful to people. I think one thing I haven't even mentioned yet in any of these videos is like 2 years ago, about 2.5 years ago, right before I broke up with my last person I was with, I wound up meeting somebody who started watching my videos when they were 14 in Germany. Now, the rules there are different, age of consent and blah, blah, blah and everything. But apparently, my videos to help them get into this life. And I know that there's other people that their the way, their lives have been impacted by me. And that's weird that some stupid video I did and a whole series of videos I did turned out that something happened with their lives. I know at least one couple that literally they would have not gotten together and not had the kids they have now if it wasn't for the advice that I gave to that person. Believe it or not. That's the weirdest subject, that literally me just talking to somebody and giving some advice led to a marriage and children. That is incredible for me. There are literally human beings on this planet that exist today because I took time out of my life to help someone. That's, and that's just the ones I know. I mean, it's just weird for me. But, like I said, it is what it is. I literally own the t-shirt. It's on the wall right over there. I'll show it to you one day. Rum and Coke, by the way. Or rum and Pepsi. This is literally the first mixed alcohol drink I've had in 2+ years. And I did it just for this video. Why? Because I wanted to. Because I can. And that is something that I forgot. And it's something I need to fix. I have right over here 2 cupping sets that I bought that I've used maybe 2 times. I literally got these about 2.5 years ago, and I think I've only used the suction cup set, the pump suction set, twice, and I think I've used the fire cup set maybe 2-3 times. And I miss doing it. I miss it. By the way, I've gotten my Masterhook YT FetLife account back. I still haven't got my Masterhook account back, but that's something I'm working on. Eventually, I'm going to just ask them to merge the two and just go, for everything to be under the Masterhook account, but we're not there yet. I know I can just keep rambling, but for those people who have stuck around, thank you. If you're finding me for the first time and you want to subscribe, thank you. This is just me. Okay? It's nothing, this is not, there's no script, there's no nothing, it's just me sitting here talking. And for the next few videos that I do like this, think of this as therapy for myself. It's just a chance for me to talk. A little quaffing there. If you don't know what that is, it's a Discworld reference. And yeah, massive Discworld fan. But anyways, that's a topic for a completely different video, which I've been thinking about doing, because if you know what Discworld is, It's a book series that I've been enjoying as audiobooks. There's also um, three live action made for TV movies that are all about like 6 hours long a piece. Uh, two animated movies and a series that I actually liked, but no one else seemed to, which was a punk rock version of the Discworld, um, called The Watch. I actually liked it. A lot of people didn't. I took it as an alternate reality version of the Discworld, which even in the show itself they addressed by saying alternate realities existed. So the main Discworld that we follow, which is the book series, is not necessarily the version that we're following um, in in the Hogfather um, or in Going Postal or um, even in the Weird Sisters. It's an alternate reality version of it. I think that's one reason why, if you can accept it for that, even some of the audio versions, some of the audio plays are definitely alternate reality versions of the same stories. But again, I'm rambling. Save this for a different video. But my main point is, if you get a chance to either read or listen to the audiobooks, some of them are available here on YouTube. Kink is in there. Kink is an absolutely real part of Discworld. Um, Specifically in Making Money, it's referenced. In might be Feet of Clay. I have to go back and listen to it again. I'm going to be listening to these sections, but they it is offhandedly mentioned multiple times. The the Guild of Seamstresses, which is basically code for their adult activities guild, um, had said that kink is something they're into. If that's what the customer wants, they're more than happy to give it to them. Even slightly in Good Omens, both the actual book, the audio book, and the TV series, it's just kind of there in the background. So yeah, it's something to talk about. But I know I'm going far too long, and most of you have already clicked off. For those who haven't, thank you. But anyways, that's it for now. Be well and safe.